If you are thinking about covering long distances in total comfort in 2025, this video is for you. Today we present to you the top 6 GT scooters ideal for traveling. Powerful, stable, with great load capacity, and the technology you need to enjoy every kilometer. From premium options for the most demanding to models with an excellent quality-price ratio, you will discover which is the best companion for your adventures, whether solo or as a couple. Stay until the end to find out which one takes first place and why it could be your next scooter. And before we start, subscribe, activate the little bell, and leave your like so you don't miss the best of the two-wheeled world. Let's begin. Aprilia SRGT 200. The urban scooter with sporty DNA that does not go unnoticed. If you're looking for a scooter that combines urban agility with a touch of adventure, the Aprilia SRGT 200 is one of those machines that will steal your heart from the first hard acceleration. This beast, updated for 2025, remains a benchmark in its segment, mixing Italian design, cutting-edge technology, and performance that makes it shine both in the city and on secondary roads. Under its sleek fairing beats a 174 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine that, although not the largest on the market, knows how to put a smile on your face. With 17 horsepower and torque around 16 Newton-meters, this scooter reaches a top speed of about 110 kilometers per hour, more than enough to move fluidly on urban highways. The best of all is its efficiency. With a consumption of around 30 kilometers per liter, you'll forget about gas stations for weeks. And if you're concerned about the environment, it complies with Euro 5 regulations, so it pollutes less without losing its spark. Aprilia does not scamp on details. The 5-inch color TFT screen is your command center, displaying everything from navigation to incoming calls thanks to its Bluetooth connectivity. The brakes are a delight. A 260mm front disc with ABS and a 220mm rear one, giving you safe braking even in the wet. The inverted fork suspensions at the front and double adjustable preload shock absorber at the rear give it a sporty feel, ideal for dodging potholes without losing composure. And as if that weren't enough, it includes 14-inch alloy wheels, a detail that improves its stability compared to other, smaller scooters. This is where the SRGT 200 stands out. Its seat height of 799mm makes it accessible for most, although shorter riders will notice it requires a bit of stretching. The riding position is relaxed but alert, with the handlebars slightly high to avoid straining your back on long journeys. The design is pure Aprilia. Aggressive lines, LED headlights with that signature V daytime running light, and a fairing that looks ready to come off a racetrack. The seat is wide and well padded, although some users miss a bit more space for the passenger. In Europe, the 2025 SRGT is around 4,500 to 4,900 euros, depending on the color and accessories. In the US, where Aprilia has less presence in this segment, the price ranges between $5,200 and $5,600, taxes included. It's not the cheapest scooter, but its combination of style and technology justifies every cent. Users highlight its agile and sporting handling, perfect for dodging traffic. YouTubers like Scooter Zone praise its stability in curves, thanks to that adjustable suspension and wide tires. However, some forum users point out that the 7.5-liter tank is a bit tight for long trips, and that the engine noise at high RPM can be annoying on the highway. There are also those who miss more space under the seat, although a small full-face helmet does still fit. Who is the Aprilia SRGT 200 for? This scooter is ideal for urbanites looking for excitement without giving up practicality. If you're a young professional, an urban rider who wants more than a boring scooter, or even an experienced driver looking for an agile vehicle for daily use, the SRGT 200 is a safe bet. It's not the best for trips of hundreds of kilometers, although it can handle them, but in the city and on country roads, it becomes an extension of your body. In short, the Aprilia SRGT 200 remains in 2025 one of the most fun and versatile scooters on the market. Ready to tame this urban beast? Put on your helmet and let the asphalt tell you its story. Vespa GTS 310. If you were looking for the scooter with the most character and technology in 2025, you have hit the nail on the head. Imagine combining iconic Italian design with a renewed heart that beats strongly. Today, I'll tell you in detail, as if we were in the workshop, with a coffee in hand and talking about bikes. You know that feeling of instant push when leaving a traffic light? Well, it's guaranteed here. For 2025, Vespa has taken its engine to the next level. It is now 310 cubic centimeters, previously 278 cc, with 70% new components. It delivers 25 horsepower, but what is really impressive is its torque, 28.9 newton-meters at only 5,250 revolutions per minute. This translates into immediate response in the city and a fluidity on the road that did not exist before. Consumption remains at just 3.2 liters per 100 kilometers, thanks to the Euro 5 regulation and a design focused on efficiency. The top speed is around 130 kilometers per hour, perfect for moving on highways without straining the engine. Technology that you'll love. Here, the GTS 310 plays in another league. It comes standard with ASR traction control and ABS on both wheels, ideal for those rainy days when the asphalt becomes treacherous. The keyless system is pure comfort. You start, open the seat, or activate the bike finder with the key fob in your pocket. The full LED lights not only provide spectacular illumination at night, but also improve your visibility. And in terms of connectivity, the Vespa Mia app syncs with your mobile to show calls, routes, or even tire pressure on its digital analog screen. For suspensions, it has a single arm at the front and a double shock absorber at the rear, adjustable in 4 positions. Translation: not even the most treacherous potholes will wipe the smile off your face. Design and comfort that are pure art. The Vespa essence remains intact, with a monocoque steel body that is chassis and sole. Everything is designed so that you feel totally comfortable. The seat height is 790 millimeters. It's perfect even if you're 1.65 meters tall, and the posture is upright and relaxed, with your feet well supported. Under the seat, 2 jet helmets fit, and a hidden USB port allows you to charge your phone. The renewed handlebar and intuitive controls make everything within thumb's reach. And the style? It is a true statement on wheels, from the classic Avvolgente beige to the Rosso Coraggioso with black and fluorescent orange details. In Europe, the base version starts from €7,199, while the sportier Supersport reaches €7,499. In the United States, the price is around $7,899. Yes, it is an investment, but remember, you are buying 80 years of history with cutting-edge technology. What those who already enjoy it say. The opinions agree on its strong points: stability in curves thanks to the 12-inch wheels, agility in the city, and an engine that breathes better at low RPMs. Many highlight the adjustable rear suspension as ideal for long trips. Among the disadvantages, the price can hurt at first, and some miss heated grips, only as an accessory. In general, the average rating is 4.38 out of 5 in 8 reviews, which says a lot. Who is the GTS 310 for? If you are an urbanite with a traveling soul, this is your bike. Perfect for those who want an agile scooter in traffic, but with enough power for weekend getaways. It's not the best option for absolute beginners, but if you already have experience or are a young retiree that doesn't give up adventure, it will be your perfect companion. In summary, the 2025 Vespa GTS 310 is not a simple evolution, it is a revolution with style. It combines the usual elegance with technology that anticipates the future. Suzuki BURGMAN 400. This maxi scooter has been a benchmark for years, and in 2025, it remains true to its essence, although with some refreshed details. I'm going to tell you as if we were having a coffee, without boring you with unnecessary technicalities, but without leaving out the important stuff. Engine and performance, smooth as silk, efficient as a Swiss watch.
Imagine a 400 cubic centimeter, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine with DOHC 4-valve distribution. It is not a wild beast, but it delivers 29 horsepower and 36 newton-meters of torque, more than enough so that when you open the throttle, you feel a smooth, constant, and classy acceleration. From traffic light to traffic light, the takeoff is elegant and safe. Its top speed is around 150 kilometers per hour, and consumption is only 4 liters per 100 kilometers. With its 13.5-liter tank, we are talking about more than 250 kilometers of range without stopping at every gas station. That said, if your thing is strong emotions on the highway, you'll notice that in high-speed recoveries it falls a bit behind rivals like the BMW C400 GT. But for daily use, it is a delight. Here, the Burgman 400 flexes its muscles. Traction control for rainy days or slippery surfaces, and dual-channel ABS that gives confidence when braking. The brakes are top category, 2 260mm front discs and 1 210mm rear disc. That said, don't expect TFT screens or mobile connectivity. Its instrument panel combines analog clocks with a small central LCD portion that shows consumption, temperature, and fuel level. On forums like KYMCO, some users miss details like a proximity key or integrated navigator, especially when comparing it to rivals like the KYMCO Exciting 400. Instead, it shines in load capacity. Under the seat fits one full-face helmet and one jet helmet, and it also has 2 front glove compartments with a 12-volt socket to charge your phone. Design and comfort, like a sofa on wheels but with style. This is its strong point. The seat, at only 75 centimeters in height, is low and wide, perfect for placing your feet well in the city. The passenger also travels comfortably, in almost a living room-like posture. In 2025, Suzuki gives it a fresh touch, with colors like pearl matte green or metallic blue, and golden wheels that add style. That said, at over 100 kilometers per hour, you will notice some turbulence on the helmet. Many choose to install a taller windshield for long trips. At 218 kilograms, it is not light, but its low center of gravity makes it agile and stable in curves. In Europe, it's around 7,800 euros. There is a city version for 7,199 euros, which includes a top case and hand protectors. In the United States, the price is $8,799. Yes, it's more expensive than a Yamaha X-MAX 300 or a Honda Forza 350, but many justify the price for its Japanese finishes and reliability. Its owners highlight its mechanical reliability, its low consumption, and the enormous capacity under the seat. Motorcycle.com gives it an 87 out of 100, highlighting its comfort for 2 people. The criticisms are for the lack of digital technology, and on twisty roads because the front end is not up to the level of a BMW or a Sim Maxim. Who is the Burgman 400 for? If you use the bike for everything, this scooter is your ideal companion. Perfect for the city, for retirees who value stability and ease of handling thanks to its low height and automatic transmission, and also for beginners with an A2 license. That said, if your thing is long, high-speed routes, you might look for something with more power. But for 90% of riders, it's a safe choice. In summary, the 2025 Burgman 400 is that reliable friend who never fails. It's not the most modern nor the fastest, but it takes you anywhere with elegance, comfort, and without ruining you on gasoline. If you value space, comfort, and a design that withstands the passage of time, this scooter deserves you to give it a chance. And be careful, because when you see it in person with those new colors and that serene bearing, it's easy to fall in love.
KYMCO AK550, a machine that not only takes you from point A to point B, but turns every journey into an experience that puts a smile on your face, and all with an arsenal of technology hidden under the seat. Let's get to know it together, step by step. Under its elegant bodywork beats a heart of 550 cubic centimeters, a liquid-cooled inline twin that in 2025 continues to set the pace in its category. It delivers 53 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and a torque of 52.3 Newton-meters at 5,750 revolutions per minute. What does this mean on the asphalt? A smooth but characterful acceleration, perfect for exiting an intersection with agility or for maintaining highway speed without your hands suffering from vibrations. KYMCO has fine-tuned the power delivery to be versatile.
Tour mode for relaxed riding, and Sport mode to feel the thrust of its dual exhaust. Its consumption remains at a tight 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers, or 51.2 mpg, and although it does not seek to break top speed records, its response and fluidity invite you to ride with confidence. This is where the AK550 truly shines. The base version already comes equipped with Bosch ABS, Brembo calipers, inverted front suspension, and an aluminum chassis that achieves an almost perfect weight distribution. This translates into stable curbs without losing agility. But the 2025 Premium model goes further. Traction control, cornering brake control, and cruise control that you can activate from 45 kilometers per hour and adjust in 2 kilometers per hour intervals. The screen is your command center, customizable with data on tire pressure, temperature, and connectivity to receive notifications. And details like the heated grips with 3 levels or the electrically adjustable windscreen at the push of a button make it clear that KYMCO thinks about your real comfort. If you are concerned that a maxi scooter might be too cumbersome, the AK550 surprises. With a seat at only 785 millimeters in height and a narrow fairing, even riders of medium height can place their feet well. The posture is relaxed, high handlebar, foot pegs adjustable in 3 positions, and a space under the seat with capacity for 2 helmets, one full face and one open. Its 2025 aesthetics are more aggressive, with full LED optics and lines that combine sportiness with elegance. The colors range from a deep blue to a sophisticated matte brown. In Europe, the base version is around €11,999, while in the United States, the premium is around $12,199. It is not cheap, but if you compare its equipment with European rivals, the quality-price ratio is hard to ignore. On forums, owners highlight its comfort on long trips and that premium feeling when interacting with its finishes. There are stories of AK550s exceeding 120,000 kilometers with careful maintenance. But not everything is perfect. The original clutch is its weak point. Some report premature wear from 30,000 kilometers onwards, which, if not addressed in time, can damage the engine. The usual solution is to replace it with a reinforced one and constantly check the oil level. Who is the AK550 2025 for? If you are someone who combines daily city life with weekend getaways, this scooter is a great ally. It is not for beginners, its 238 kilograms and power require respect, but it is for those looking for a versatile, elegant, and vehicle with soul. From professionals moving between meetings to young at heart people who want technology and fun in the same machine.
Yamaha TMAX 560. If there is one scooter that has completely changed what we understand as maxi since it was born in 2001, that is without a doubt this one. And now, in 2025, the Yamaha TMAX not only remains the undisputed queen, but has refined every detail to become a true spaceship with impressive balance. Do you want to know what it hides under the fairing? Let's discover it together. Imagine a 562 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine with a sound that could be confused with that of a sports bike. For this year, Yamaha has adjusted it to the Euro 5 regulations without losing an ounce of character. It delivers 47 horsepower at 7,000 revolutions per minute and a torque of 55 Newton-meters at 5,250 RPM, power more than sufficient to propel itself smoothly from a traffic light or to travel entire countries effortlessly. The automatic belt transmission is so smooth you almost forget there are no gears. And the centrifugal clutch has been refined so that each acceleration feels cleaner and more precise. Top speed? Around 165 kilometers per hour, and with a consumption of only 4.8 liters per 100, the 15-liter tank will give you approximate range of 313 kilometers, perfect for going far without having to stop to refuel all the time. This is where the 2025 TMAX truly shines. Its new 7-inch TFT screen is a delight. 3 display modes, full connectivity with your mobile via the MyRide app to listen to music, take calls, or even check consumption data, and even integrated Garmin navigation.
And watch out, because it inherits from Yamaha's Supersports the cornering ABS with an IMU sensor that measures lean angle and adjusts braking in milliseconds, keeping it stable even with rain or sand on the road. Additionally, it incorporates a smart key for starting, opening the seat or the tank without taking it out of your pocket, traction control, and 2 riding modes to choose between a soft or more sporty response. For suspensions, it is more than equipped, 41mm inverted fork at the front and a monoshock at the rear, along with 15-inch wheels shod with Batlax tires that grip the asphalt like suction cups. In 2025, the TMAX has become more attractive than ever. It debuts a front with dual LED optics and integrated daytime running lights, giving it a more modern and aggressive look. It maintains its iconic lines, high exhaust, boomerang-shaped panels, but now with a more compact and aerodynamic touch. The seat, situated at 800mm, is comfortable and accessible for most, and although its weight is 219 kilograms, the low center of gravity facilitates slow maneuvers. The riding posture mixes comfort and sportiness, with wide foot platforms and an adjustable windshield that cuts the wind effectively. Under the seat, there is space to store 1 full-face and 1 open-face helmet, and in the glove box, you have a USB port to keep your phone charged. The king of scooters also has a king's price. In Spain, the base version starts at €14,299, while the TMAX, with extras like heated seat, electric windshield, and premium finishes, goes up to €16,299. In the United States, the standard model sells for $14,590. It is not cheap, but just look at what it offers to understand why many consider it an investment. User opinions. Reactions are divided. Its fans highlight its comfort on long trips, the state-of-the-art technology, and that bike-like character that makes it so fun in curves. The critics, on the other hand, point out its high price. Almost a fifth of the lowest reviews actually mention it, and its weight for moving around the city. Some compare it to the Honda Forza 750, which consumes less but doesn't convey the same sportiness. The average rating is around 3.07 out of 5, with 22% of users giving it the highest score. Who is the TMAX 564? It is the ideal machine for those looking for a versatile vehicle. Honda X-ADV 750. This adventurer with the soul of a scooter remains in 2025 one of Honda's most audacious and successful plays, especially in Europe. And today, I'm going to tell you, as if we were talking on the terrace after a ride, all the secrets of this hybrid jewel. Imagine this, a 745 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine that combines the smoothness of an urban tractor with the tireless spirit of a great traveler. In its full version, it delivers 59 horsepower at 6,750 revolutions per minute and 69 newton-meters of torque at only 4,750 RPM. This means that even from low revs, you feel that firm and solid push, ideal for quick starts at traffic lights or effortless overtaking. Do you have an A2 license? Don't worry, there is also a version limited to 47 horsepower that keeps the personality and engine response intact. The undisputed star is the DCT dual clutch transmission, ultra smooth automatic shifts, or manual mode with paddles on the handlebar. And watch out, in 2025, they have refined it so that low-speed maneuvers in the city are easier and more intuitive than ever. In terms of consumption, it scores 3.6 liters per 100 kilometers, which, together with its 13.2-liter tank, gives you more than 360 kilometers of range. Perfect for long getaways without having to look for a gas station often. And if you're wondering, yes, it reaches a top speed of 168 kilometers per hour, more than enough for highways. Here, Honda has not skimped. The 5-inch TFT screen is the brain of the bike. Turn-by-turn navigation with Honda Road Sync, call control, music, and the possibility to choose between 4 riding modes: Sport, Standard, Rain, and Gravel, plus a customizable user mode that lets you adjust power, engine brake, traction control, and shift response. Innovative details, the turn signal's integrated into the LED daytime running lights. Goodbye to those ugly horns and hello to a futuristic touch that also improves aerodynamics. And finally, cruise control as standard, ideal for long trips without fatigue. In the chassis, it mounts 296mm radial front brakes with 4-piston calipers and dual-channel ABS, suspension with a 153mm inverted fork at the front and a 150mm Pro-Link monoshock at the rear. The spoked wheels are 17-inch front and 15-inch rear. They wear Bridgestone Battle Axe Adventure Touring mixed tires. And yes, it features a smart key to start, open the tank or the seat without taking it out of your pocket. In this generation, Honda has refined every curve. The origami-style front has more character than ever. The seat with 10% more foam is a gift for long trips. Despite its 820mm of height, it is surprising how easy it is to handle even if you're 1.70 meters tall. The riding posture is relaxed, feet somewhat forward, but not as much as on a scooter, wide and high handlebar for total control on asphalt or tracks, and a windshield adjustable with one hand even while moving, with 139mm of travel. Under the seat fits 22 liters. Yes, a full-face helmet without problems. And if you want more capacity, you have luggage options to turn it into a true Grand Tour. Fun fact, 25% of the plastics are recycled. Some even come from Honda car bumpers, and others are made with materials like Durabio. In Europe, its price starts at €13,380. In the United States, however, the story changes. It is still not sold officially. If you import it, calculate between $15,000 and $16,000, almost double that of an NC750X DCT. Those who have it love it for its practicality. It weaves through city traffic with agility, is stable on the road, has huge storage space, and that DCT that makes life easy in traffic. Media like Visdor call it perhaps the most versatile machine on two wheels. That said, not everything is perfect. Some users notice a slight rattle from the windshield on bumps. The weight of 237 kilograms is felt in more technical off-road, and the bodywork can be uncomfortable if you want to stand up on dirt roads. On forums, it usually gets a 4 out of 5 stars with 45% of maximum ratings. If you live in the city but love escaping on weekends on secondary roads or easy trails, this bike is your other half. It is perfect for those who prioritize comfort and load capacity over pure speed, and for those who want the simplicity of an automatic transmission without giving up the adventure image. In summary, the 2025 Honda X-ADV 750 is a bike that does it all. It combines the agility of a scooter, the off-road capability of a light trail, and the comfort of a tour with a technological touch that turns every outing into a special experience. Revolutionary? Yes. For everyone? Maybe not. But as they say on the forums, whoever tries it doesn't let it go.
And there you have 6 GT scooters that make traveling in 2025 more comfortable, safe, and exciting than ever. Each one has its personality and advantages, so now the question is, which one would you choose for your next adventures? Leave it in the comments, because I love reading you and knowing your opinion. If this video has been useful to you, give it a like, share it with your biker friends, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next comparisons and recommendations. Good routes to everyone.